Have you ever opened your eyes in the complete darkness, reached for your phone, and seen the time staring back at you somewhere between 3:00 and 5:00 in the morning? If you have, stop everything and listen, because this is not random. This is not insomnia. This is your body sending you a message that most people will never understand. And in the next 25 minutes, you will learn why waking up at this exact time could be the most important warning you ever receive. Let me ask you a very honest question. When was the last time you slept through the entire night without opening your eyes a single time? If you are struggling to remember, you are not alone. Millions of people around the world wake up every single night between 3 and 5 in the morning. But here is what separates those who heal from those who stay broken forever. The ones who heal stop calling it a problem and start calling it a message. Your body operates on a rhythm that has nothing to do with your alarm clock. Long before electricity, long before streetlights, long before mobile phones, human beings slept in two different blocks. They would sleep for a few hours, wake up for an hour or two, and then go back to sleep until sunrise. This was normal. This was natural. But here is the difference. In those ancient times, when people woke up in the middle of the night, they did not panic. They lit a small candle, they prayed, they thought deeply about their lives, they wrote down their dreams, and then they went back to sleep with peace in their hearts. But today, when you wake up at 3 in the morning, what do? You grab your phone. You scroll through videos of strangers living their lives. You compare your darkness to their highlight reels. You read old messages. You worry about things you cannot change at 4 in the morning. And then you wonder why your body feels broken. Your body is not broken. Your habits are broken. Now let me tell you something that might surprise you. Modern sleep science has discovered that between 3 and 5 in the morning, your brain produces a chemical called cortisol. Cortisol is your stress hormone. During the day, cortisol helps you stay alert and focused. But at 3 in the morning, if your cortisol levels spike too high, you will wake up instantly like someone splashed cold water on your face. So why would your cortisol spike in the middle of the night? There are 3 hidden reasons. The first reason lives in your stomach. If you eat heavy food, spicy food, sugary food, or large meals within 2 to 3 hours before bed, your digestive system is still working hard at 3 in the morning. Your stomach is sending signals to your brain saying, "I am not finished yet," and your brain responds by waking you up. The second reason lives in your emotions. Any conflict you did not resolve during the day, any argument you swallowed instead of expressing, any tears you held back, your body remembers everything. And at 3 in the morning, when your logical mind is asleep, those unexpressed emotions climb up your throat and open your eyes. The third reason is the most surprising one. Sometimes your body wakes you up because it is trying to heal something you have been ignoring. If you have a weak organ, if your blood sugar is unstable, if your thyroid is struggling, your body cannot fix these problems while you are in deep sleep. So it gently pulls you into lighter sleep or wakes you up completely to make repairs. But here is where the mystery deepens. Many ancient healing traditions from China to India to the native cultures of North America all agree on one thing. The hours between 3 and 5 in the morning belong to the lungs. In traditional Chinese medicine, this is called the lung meridian time. The lungs are not just for breathing. The lungs are also connected to grief and sadness. If you wake up at this time with a heavy heart, with a feeling of loss, with unexplained tears, your lungs are telling you that you are carrying sorrow you have never released. And there is more. The hour of 3 to 5 is also known in many spiritual traditions as the hour when the veil between worlds is thinnest. This does not mean ghosts or monsters. It means the veil between your conscious mind and your deeper self. During these 2 hours, your ego takes a nap. Your defenses come down. Your fears and your truths come out to play. If you are living a life that does not match your soul will wake you up at this time every single night until you listen. Think about that for a moment. Your own soul loves you enough to disturb your sleep because it refuses to watch you sleepwalk through a life that is making you sick. Now let me share something that will change everything for you. There is a massive difference between waking up at 3 in the morning with a racing, panicked heart and waking up at 3 in the morning with a calm, peaceful awareness. The first one is a warning of physical imbalance. The second one is an invitation to spiritual growth. You need to learn which one is happening to you. If your heart is pounding, if you are sweating, if you feel a sense of doom, your body is screaming about something physical. It could be your blood pressure. It could be sleep apnea, where you stop breathing for a few seconds. It could be acid reflux burning your esophagus. It could be low blood sugar from not eating enough during the day. Do not ignore this version. Go to a doctor. Get tested. Your body is not playing games with you. But if you wake up gently, quietly, with a clear mind and a still heart, that is different. That is the invitation. That is the moment when you can receive answers that you cannot hear during the noise of the daytime. Some of the greatest ideas in human history were born between 3 and 5 in the morning. Writers, inventors, poets, scientists, mystics, they all learned one secret. The world is asleep. No one is demanding anything from you. No phone is ringing, no email is arriving. The silence is so deep that you can finally hear your own thoughts without any filter. So what should you actually do the next time your eyes open and the clock shows a number between 3 and 5? Let me give you a simple practice that takes less than 5 minutes and will change your relationship with the night forever. First, do not open your phone. The blue light from your screen will tell your brain that the sun has risen and it is time to be awake. Second, do not fight the wakefulness. Fighting creates tension. Tension creates more cortisol. More cortisol guarantees that you will not go back to sleep. Third, take 3 very slow breaths. Breathe in through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold for 4 seconds. Breathe out through your mouth for 6 seconds. This single breathing pattern will lower your cortisol within 60 seconds. Fourth, place your hand on your chest and ask yourself one honest question. What is the one thing I am not facing in my life right now? Do not force an answer. Just ask the question and wait. Sometimes an answer will float up from nowhere. Sometimes you will feel an emotion in your body. Sometimes you will hear a name or remember a conversation. Trust whatever comes. Fifth, if you cannot go back to sleep after 10 or 15 minutes, get out of bed. Do not lie there suffering. Go to another room. Sit in a chair. Read something boring. Write in a journal. Drink a small glass of cool water. And only return to your bed when you feel sleepy again. This trains your brain to see your bed as a place of rest, not a place of wrestling with your thoughts. Now, let me tell you something that might sound strange, but has been proven by sleep scientists around the world. If you wake up between 3 and 5, and you lie there worrying about not getting enough sleep, the worry itself will destroy your sleep more than the waking ever could. Your body can function perfectly well on less sleep than you think, but your body cannot function well on sleep plus hours of anxiety. So make a deal with yourself. If you wake up, tell yourself this sentence out loud. I am safe. I am resting even if I am not sleeping, and my body knows exactly what it needs. Say that sentence 3 times and watch how your muscles begin to relax. There is one more hidden layer to this entire topic that almost no one talks about. Waking up between 3 and 5 can also be a sign that you are ready to shift to a different kind of life. Most people live their entire lives on autopilot. They wake up, go to work, come home, watch something, go to sleep, repeat. But their deeper self is starving. Their spirit is suffocating. And the only time their deeper self can get their attention is in the quiet hours of the night when all distractions disappear. If you are one of those people who has been feeling stuck, feeling empty, feeling like there must be more to life than this, and you keep waking up at 4 in the morning, please understand something important. Your sleeplessness is not a punishment. It is a calling. It is your own inner voice screaming through the silence that you were not made for a small, ordinary life. So here is my final truth for you. The next time you wake up between 3 and 5 in the morning, do not curse the darkness. Do not reach for your phone. Do not swallow a sleeping pill. Lie still for just 60 seconds. Put your hand over your heart. Feel it beating. That heartbeat is proof that you are still here. That heartbeat is proof that there is still time to change whatever needs to be changed. And then whisper these words into the darkness. I am listening. What do you need to tell me? And then wait. The answer will not come as a loud voice. It will come as a feeling, a knowing, a small, quiet truth that has been waiting for you to finally stop running and finally listen. When you hear that truth, you will realize that you were never broken. You were just waking up.